If I have an item that I can't find out there that is pretty cool, I put that number up there pretty high. I want to set the market price on an item like this. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and I thought I would start today's show just a little bit different. Alright, a lot different. Not just because I don't have a hat on, which I'm about ready to put on, but we've had so many new subscribers just in the last week or so on this channel. This channel has seen quite a few new folks, so I get the same typical kind of questions I get from new folks, like how long is the shed, do you have heat in here, air conditioning in here, those kind of things, and I figured I would just take a minute and knock them out real quick. Let's take a look at that. All right, so obviously there's a porch out there. So inside dimensions, just about 10 feet from this wall to this wall and about 20, a little less than 24 feet going back to the back right there. So that's what we have for the dimensions of the inside. And here is heat, well, AC's back there as well. I don't know if you can see that. You'll often see it. And that's not needed this time of year. So that's our heat, that's all it is. And I'll tell you what, I have a jacket on today, and that's what reminded me about this, because I forgot to come out here in the morning and turn the heat on. And usually it takes a while to get warm because you're using such a small heating unit, but it's not too bad. If I remember an hour or two before I need to come out here to turn the heat on, it's perfectly fine. It can get into the 70s, no problem if I needed it to. So there you go, there's your answers to your 2 questions or 3 questions. I've been spending some time in here. One of the benefits to having people know what you do is you sell things. So this is not a great VCR. I didn't buy it. It was actually given to me by my oldest boy. He was somewhere where somebody was cleaning out some stuff and he was helping him out and they were gonna chuck this thing. And he's like, oh no, that'll sell. I'll go give it to my dad. So that's exactly what he did and he brought it home. It's not a great brand name, and it's a little scratched up and I'm like, yeah, well, we'll sell it. We won't get much money, but it'll be worth putting on there for something, you know, 20 bucks or something. But somebody at work asked me if I had a cheap VCR that worked. And I said, I am just the man for you. And I said, sure. And so we took it and tested it, and now I'm going to bring it out here. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and throw it in my car, and we're going to sell it to them outside of eBay. So tell people what you do. Sometimes it pays off. Some people are in different situations, and they can't do that. Hey, that reminds me. The other thing is somebody wanted to just get a better view of this thing right here. So there you go. I love it. Just like 5 seconds before we started this thing, I heard a nice cha-ching. Sold an ugly Christmas sweater that I got for free at a sale. Man, it's got to be like 2 years ago. And it finally sold. And it probably won't get there by Christmas at this point. At any rate, Coogee. This is a heavy denim Coogee, which is Australian. And it's a big one. It's a 3X. And I picked this one up. I want to say I bought it for $1. I wish I remembered the name of this sale. I remember the 2 ladies' faces pretty specifically. And they sold me something else at that sale. And I'm trying to remember what it was. But I remember asking them how much for the clothing, and they're like $1 a piece. And I'm like, even the jackets? And I think they said yes. Not positive, but I think they said yes. I may be wrong about that. I'll have to go back and look. But if I can remember, I'll try to put something in here. But if I can't find it, you probably won't see anything. So either way, let's say I paid $5. It sold for $40 plus shipping, and it sold fairly quickly. It sold within a week right here. And so not all Coogee stuff is good. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. Coogee Down Under. Not all of it is good, but a lot of it is good, and the vintage stuff can really sell for pretty good money. Picked this up in a sale, or she was crushing me at these garage sales. I think it was maybe a week ago or so on the Commonwealth Picker channel, and I was debating on some of this stuff. Sometimes vintage electronics finds its way, heavy stuff, into my death pile, and it never comes out. But this one, I'm like, you know what? This thing looks like it's in great shape. Plug it in, turns on. And that was $5. I sold it for $35 plus shipping. So, you know, it's going to be a $27, $28 profit on it. In case you're wondering, that one did go out FedEx. It's going to cost $12. I'm in Virginia, and it's going to Alabama. So, priority mail probably cost me around $20 because that thing's not too big. But in this case, it's going to cost me about $12.81. If you've been around the show, you've seen me sell these vintage school charts. They're science, not history. And no, I didn't steal them out of the school, I promise you. So this one, I've been waiting to sell one of these black ones. They're really awesome. They're in color as opposed to black and white. And this one I had priced at $175, maybe, or best offer. I can't remember. Some of them I have best offer, some of them I don't. But it sold for $175 plus shipping. So that thing is awesome. I mean, that thing is really cool. And somebody's going to probably cut, I'm not positive. I think people are cutting them out and framing them, I think is what's happening. I'm not 100% sure of that. But there's a lot of these I see have sold overseas. I don't see too many. I pretty much set the market on these. So I set them high, and I didn't have any sales for a long time. If I have an item that I can't find out there that is pretty cool, I put that number up there pretty high. I want to set the market price on an item like this. And I didn't really want to come down under 150 because I have a bunch of them. So I'm pretty happy that this one sold for $175. I think maybe, because there's a lot of watchers on them, maybe if we can set a market price, maybe then I come down off of it just a little bit, and then some of them will start selling. So we'll see. Hey Turner, what'd you sell out of the Homeschool Hustler store?
Captain America Popple thing.
Popple. It's a Funko Pop.
Funko Pop.
That's right. And that was, I think it's the last one. I bought a lot of these at a garage sale for, I can't remember, $5 or something. Made a little bit of money. It wasn't too amazing. This sold for $7.50 plus shipping. And I think it sold to, I know it sold to a viewer named Marcel. And Turner, you know what Marcel said in his message?
What?
He said, Turner, what are you going to do with the money?
Save, wait, you gotta cut it out. Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1.
He's been waiting for weeks to do that. Ever since Halloween where he got that thing, and we just keep forgetting. But he remembered tonight, didn't you, bud?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Can you say thanks to Marcel?
Thank you, Marcel.
All right, I have a couple of when in doubt, parted out items that we're going to grab out of the drawers back there. But first, I bought some comics. I usually don't sell comics. A lot of them just aren't worth very much money that I come across. And I still look from time to time because I don't want to miss out on those really, really good high profit ones. I just rarely find them. So I did grab some that are going to make me a little bit of money. I paid $5 for 3 different sets of comics, and I just sold 2 to the same buyer. All right, so one set is over here, and that is definitely not it. So it has to be this one right here. Hot Shots Domino. And there's 5 of them here. And then the other one I think I put up here. There it is. I think there's 11 of these. Domino, I think. That's what we're looking at there. So these 2 sets right here sold for $24.95, I think, plus shipping, or $24.80, something like that, plus shipping. And I paid $5 for all 3 sets. So this already puts us in a nice little profit, maybe around $17. And then the Lord of the Jungle ones over there are going to be pure profit. So not bad. Hey, I'm going to have to splice this in right here because this went to Marcel. This went to a viewer, and I didn't mention you, Marcel. So Marcel, thank you. We appreciate it. He says he enjoys the show, and he enjoys the fact that the whole family is in it. So thank you. We do appreciate it. All right, next item is a pair of jeans, and I've told the story many times. I paid for my wife's wedding ring with jeans, with selling nothing but used jeans from Goodwill, and I'm kind of tired of it. But these right here, we were at Goodwill with my wife, and she had them. She's like, do you want me to buy these? Because she knows I hate listing them. But they were new, brand new, women's jeans, 10P, 10 petite, and they had the tags on them still, and I'm like, you know what, I suppose. So we ended up paying, I think Goodwill, and I don't know what their jeans are now, to be honest with you. Let's just say around $6 total. And they sold for $20 plus shipping. So, you know, we'll make like $12 profit, $13 profit. You know what I do with these? I take these, and in order to put them, because they're going to be over the weight, let me show you this real quick here. You old pros know this trick for sure, but maybe some new folks don't. So they're definitely over a pound. So very rarely will you find a pair of jeans that aren't over a pound. So you're not going to be able to send them first class. So usually what I do is I want to put them in a flat rate envelope. And I don't even mean a bubble flat rate. I mean a flat rate. Save me an extra 50 cents. So I'll grab something like this. I'll put them in there. And then I'll push it down. I'll seal it up and push it down and kind of make it airtight and kind of suction it so it'll be as small as possible. And even some men's jeans that are really large, you can do that and then put a little tape around the bag. And then you should easily be able, well, not easily, be able to slip it into, see if I can find one. Do I not have them in here? There they are. slip them into, I'm making a mess now, one of these right here. But the trick is to not use the fold that's already in there. See how there's a built-in fold right there? But it's to go a little bit deeper and to make your own fold, and then they fit in there pretty nicely. So that's what I do. I've done it literally thousands of times. I've probably sold, I don't even know. I bet you I've sold 3,000 pairs of jeans. I just don't sell many anymore because I've sold 3,000. Hey, 2 when in doubt, parted out items. Most of the time, my when in doubt, parted out items are in the John Cincinnati Picker drawers. All right, should be. All right, this is one of them for sure. This is low brand, so there's plastic cups and dice from a backgammon game, and it also has the directions. I usually pick these up for $1, sell the parts off for like 13, 14 bucks, sell the pieces off, and then sell the cups and the dice and the directions. These sold for $12.95 plus shipping for those. And then the other one was from that one garage sale. What was it called? It was in her underwear. I found it in her underwear. It's not as bad as it sounds, I promise. And that's on the Commonwealth Picker channel. Kingmaster 3, and it's just directions. And I think they sold for $8. All right, next item up, it should be up by now on the 12 Days of Christmas. Reagan made this, and Reagan made a video, well, me and Reagan made a video of her making this ornament, and it's over there on her channel, Homeschool Hustler channel, her and Turner's channel, and that over there is, it's maybe a 9-minute video of the whole process of her making that. And what are you going to do on your channel?
Well, if you go to that video and comment, "We get things moving," you may get a chance to win this.
So if you go over there and comment on her video, you'll get a chance to win that free. And then this one we are going to take, I'm buying this one off of her, and we're going to put this one on eBay. We're going to put it on Commonwealth Picker store on eBay and put it up as one of our 12 Days of Christmas auctions. And it's gone amazingly well so far. You guys have been incredibly generous. We cannot wait to give away the money that you have contributed, along with a little bit of the money we are contributing, and we're going to give it all away. So thank y'all so much, and thank you, Reagan, for doing that for us. Did you know that the Animan had a birthday? Look at this right here. Animan's birthday. August 2009. Let's make him 21. Am I doing my math right? No, make 22, right? Any rate, there you go. Animan was born August 8th, 1999, after a small marketing team in a conference room created a table napkin doodle of a personified enema bottle, and history was made. Right here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Wow, look at that. So these, even Bubba signed it, y'all. Turner hadn't signed this one yet, but there'll be some. I think I've decided I'm keeping the Max L one. Check this out right here, see? On the couch right there. I just love that one. I think I'm keeping that one. There you go. Michelangelo, right there. Let's see, what else do we have here? Scream. Pretty good stuff. Napoleon, gotta love it. Mona Lisa. I'm trying to find the Max L one. How have I missed that one? Did I just pass it? I don't know, it's on here somewhere. That's a great one right there. There it is, right there. I think I might frame that one and put it in the cabin. What do you think? At any rate, we're auctioning off each one of those. I don't know how I'm gonna get them out of there. Use Lonnie's knife or something. So, hey, everybody who's bought something so far has paid. Amazing. And that money is just mounting up, and we just can't wait to give it away here in the coming weeks and maybe months, I guess, in January. My hope is to do this all in January and to put it all on film. And so far, we've already started off with a nice chunk of change for St. Jude. And all told, I think so far into the $400s of dollars from other folks, too, contributing. So thank you. Dave Matthews CD. I haven't sold one of these in a week or two. $9.41. I think I'm into it for a nickel. So pretty good little profit. Hey, this one's going off to a viewer. And it is a Tiger Woods collection Nike Dry Fit with the little badge on the side. You'll see this in a video. My wife is just like, let me go to Goodwill, let me go to Goodwill, let me go to Goodwill. I'm like, we don't need to go to Goodwill. We got to list that death pile. And Reagan's like, I want to go to Goodwill. I'm like, all right, let's go to Goodwill. So we go to Goodwill. And I went to do a few other things, and they were in Goodwill. And at any rate, we come out with a cartload of stuff like we always do. And this shirt was $3.99, and it sold for $17.95 plus shipping. So fees, you know, I don't know, $11.50 to $12.50, somewhere around there, probably $11.50ish, maybe 12, for a profit on this shirt, and it went to a viewer. It is a size XL. Tiger Woods stuff sells pretty decent, Nike Dry Fit. And Marcel said some kind words about me, about the family, and I can't read them because it makes me blush here. So, Merry Christmas and stay safe. Michael from South Carolina. Michael, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it, and this is headed your way. I have a lot of people comment on the Commonwealth Picker channel, like, you have great garage sales there. I wish I had great garage. And there are some places that just don't have that. But the reality is, I mean, if I go to somewhere else, if I go down to North Carolina, if I go to Raleigh, you want to talk about, say, I mean, there's money. I was down in Columbia. There is crazy garage sales down there. Tons of stuff that I never find up here. So most places, if there is a volume of stuff, even if it doesn't look great, you can find something. So here's an example. So I'm looking at this sale. It had already been picked over by some pickers, and this wasn't too long ago. And I picked this shirt up, and it didn't make a ton of money, but I paid $0.25 for it. And it sold for $14 plus shipping, or $14.95 plus shipping. And, you know, this stuff would have been passed over all day long. It's a nice little $12 profit on something like this. It's clearly vintage. I mean, look, 1994. You don't have to date the thing. Nebraska, which, you know, has an awful football team now. I hate to say it if you're from Nebraska. So they want to look back to the glory days of the 1990s. And this is a great team. I think they were undefeated. I remember watching them that year with an old friend of ours, so national champions right there. And I just really quick did a peek down here at the bottom, and it's single stitch, which didn't surprise me at all from the 1990s. And interesting looking tag right there. And it even has a hole in it, which means it probably came from Goodwill, found its way to this garage sale, and I'm going to make $12 on this shirt. It's not amazing, but if you know what you're looking for, you know, you guys out there have been picking forever. You could walk right in after 3 other pickers and find something. And people could walk right in after me at this sale and find something. I guarantee it. Matter of fact, I know that it happened because I saw people watching my video saying, you know what, you missed this at that sale. So people just look for different things. And this is the kind of stuff I like to look for. Speaking of stuff I like to look for, and I have not sold enough this year, super shooters. So another light, there you go. Super shooters. And this is a when in doubt, parted out, because this one had an issue with it. So I just sold the motor separately. I can't remember if the tube there had a crack, the cylinder, or what the deal was. But I've sold 3 or 4 pieces off of this now. This one sold for $12 plus shipping. So it's all pure profit at this point. One Inaman going off the eBay store. Commonwealth Picker eBay store. This one's going to Lori. So Lori, we hope he gets things moving for you. All right, headed back out there for a few more gifts. Hopefully your Christmas season's starting off well here as you wind down. I know a lot of you. Tell me in the comments, have you shut down your eBay store? So, you know, I've got these auctions going, so I'll probably shut it down and let the auctions continue and take care of that stuff. So, anyway, thank y'all for joining us. We hope you are having a great beginning to your holiday season here. And Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year and all that stuff coming up. So we appreciate you being here as always, and your generosity. Don't forget to go check out, go through the link if you want. There's a link down in the description of the video that'll send you to the eBay store or whatever it is. I don't care how. You could just go to eBay and type in Commonwealth Picker and you'll see a lot of the items. There are some people posting things for Commonwealth Picker that aren't me, which is fine. You can buy from them if you want, but check the description or at least the store or something like that. So thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. All right, time to open up some more ornaments here. Y'all want to open that up?
Yeah.
If you open that up, if you can get it open, let me go over here and talk about this really quick. So this is from Steve. And Steve, this is your eBay store, and I can't make that out, so my apologies. Leave a comment, and we'll check that out. He said his bid board goes off at the beginning of each month, 8,000 to 1,300 lots. And he saw this plate, and he thought of us. Check this out, y'all. And I didn't even know what this was. Reagan's like, why are there bullet holes on here? And I'm like, well, it's Al Capone. So we had a little impromptu little lesson here. So Land of Lincoln, did a little history lesson here, and then Al Capone. So there's an interesting contrast. So I love that. And I love that blue, Steve. That's very kind of you. And look what he gave Turner and Reagan. I want to let them open that in just a second. Did you get it?
Finally.
All right, what you got there? It's an ornament. I know that because I read this message. And check this card out, y'all. Links to her eBay store and Mercari on her card. That's a really great idea. I love it. If cauliflower can be pizza, you can be anything. Remy, and she wrote a nice little story about angels, so I think that's what we're looking at here. Thank you, Remy. Appreciate it.
This.
All right, what we got?
She made it hard.
Made it hard on you. Oh my goodness, look at that.
So
I love it.
cute.
That's nice. I love that angel.
Thank you.
Remy, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. I already peeked in here. Just to be careful, I don't want y'all seeing something you shouldn't. So Reagan, come over here and grab yours, and Turner, grab yours. Okay, and Reagan, I'm going to have you read it, I think, unless Turner wants to. Oh my goodness. This is unreal. Read the note now. Read the note. And you know, when I was a kid, I had to hand write thank you letters back to every single person. So you guys at least get to say it on a YouTube video. All right, what does it say?
$5 for spending, $5 for your favorite charity. Merry Xmas, Steve.
Awesome. So we're going to take $5 of that right now, and we're going to put it towards this pile over here of all this stuff. I've already contributed 100. You guys are going to add a little bit more in, and you guys have added so much. Y'all, I'm proud of you too. You guys have given so much, even off camera, because we don't put everything on camera, and I'm very proud of you too. And we really, really appreciate this from Steve. It's very kind. And just know that at least 5 of this, and probably more, is going to go to some good causes. So thank y'all.
Bye. Thank you, Steve. And don't forget to get your sticker at Commonwealthpicker.com.
Oh, Turner, you're something else. Hey, Reagan, that reminds me of something that we were talking about. Me and Reagan decided that at the end of this, or now until the end of the month, normally we give $1 from each of these stickers, and we give it to a charity that the kids give to, a young boy in Haiti. So $1 goes to that just in general. But we decided that anybody who buys a sticker from here to the end of the month, because we've had 8 or 10 people ask us about just donating money, sending it to our PayPal and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't really feel that comfortable doing that. So what we'll do is, if you want to do that, if you want to contribute, just buy a sticker, and we'll give all of the money from the sticker to this giveaway next month. So that's one way you can do it. So thank you. Reagan agreed to that. So that's awesome. All right.
Bye. And don't forget to get your sticker at Commonwealthpicker.com.
Awesome. Thank y'all.
Bye.